What's good? This is JVB representing SPD, and that is sportsperdiem.com. The best practice Matt Nagy has ever seen from Mitch Trubisky. If that wasn't the biggest piece of bullshit that I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Matt Nagy said that leading up to this game against the Green Bay Packers, that this was the best practice of Mitch Trubisky's career. The best practice that he's ever seen Mitch have. If that was the best practice that Mitch Trubisky has ever had, what does that say about all the other practices? Because these last 2 years, this offense has still been shit. The Bears lose. Spoiler alert, the Bears lost to the Green Bay Packers. It was never close. The best offensive drive of the game for the Bears, they didn't even score a touchdown. It was the very first drive of the game for the Bears where Mitch Trubisky completed a pass and then David Montgomery runs for 57 yards on the very next play. Now, like I said, they didn't score the touchdown. Mitch Trubisky threw the ball to Cole Kmet. He couldn't catch the ball. Mitch Trubisky throws the ball to Allen Robinson, who I love, who I herald so much, who deserves to get paid. But Allen Robinson couldn't make the catch. For this Bears offense, nothing is easy. So the Bears had to settle for a field goal. And then Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packer offense, they take the field and they continue to kick ass. And about that, Matt Nagy, stop deferring the coin toss. Let your raggedy offense go out there and let them start the game. But the defense started the game against Aaron Rodgers, who's coming off a loss at home against the Indianapolis Colts. What do you think Aaron Rodgers want to do against the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Football, prime time? He want to go out there and he want to kick the Bears' ass. And that's exactly what he did. The Bears' defense is good. They have some good players on defense, but you would think that Aaron Rodgers was playing against college players. And I know Akeem Hicks didn't play, but Aaron Rodgers was out there and he was chilling. He was cool, calm, collected. He'll hike the ball. He just looking at the field. He's surveying the field. He running up to the stands, getting some popcorn. He getting some beer. He drinking that on the side. He come back and he throw the ball. He complete the pass to Devontae Adams. It's that easy. Like I said, Akeem Hicks was out, so it made it easier for the Packers to run the ball with Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If Akeem Hicks played or not, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If the Bears scored a touchdown on that first drive of the game, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The Bears were going to lose this game against the Green Bay Packers because the Bears aren't a very good team. And just to think that once upon a time, this team was 5-1 this season. It's crazy as hell. The offense is and has been over the last few years one of the worst offenses in the NFL. I've been saying it all season, but the defense is not elite. They're good, but not elite. We saw that last night. Aaron Rodgers had his way against this Bears defense. This is a good defense, especially in 2020, how everything is catered to the offense. This is a pretty good defense. And I get it. You know, they've probably given up. They look at the offense that they have and they think, damn, talk amongst themselves like, these motherfuckers suck. There's questions, you know, trying to figure out who's going to start the rest of the season, Mitch Trubisky or Nick Foles. It don't matter. It don't matter who it is. Yeah, they might win a game here and there, but this is all season. They ain't going nowhere. Nick Foles is trash. Mitch Trubisky is trash. And I know I give Mitch Trubisky such a hard time. That is not all Mitch Trubisky's fault. Mitch Trubisky didn't draft himself. Ryan Pace drafted Mitch Trubisky. But Mitch Trubisky, as the number 2 overall pick, he was going to be a first rounder. It don't matter who picked him. He was going to be a first round quarterback. But Mitch Trubisky, being as bad as he is, and you look at Thursday night, you look at the Thanksgiving game with Deshaun Watson. You look at the game yesterday, Patrick Mahomes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you see what he does. They going out there and they kicking ass. They breaking records. Yeah, we have a guy over here that lost his quarterback job to Nick Foles. It don't matter who starts. The season is lost. Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, they gone. I ain't breaking no news when I say that. We all know that that's going to happen. But what's going to happen after that? The same old shit. The McCaskies are going to go out. They're going to hire somebody that they like. They're going to think he's the guy. That guy's going to bring in a new head coach, change personnel a little bit. They might go out, and I say might, but they might go out within that tenure and have a good season. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to lose in the first round. Then all the subsequent seasons after, they're going to be trash. Listen up. This is bigger than Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, Mitch Trubisky, Nick Foles. This is a Chicago Bear organizational issue. Ted Phillips needs to be gone. Let him go. Clean house. I would hope that the Bears, the McCaskey family, will consider selling the team, but I don't think that shit gonna happen. But at least get rid of Ted Phillips. Clean everything up and bring in some football guys. Bring in somebody that knows player development. Bring in somebody that has experience playing, coaching, whatever it is. Bring in somebody with football experience. You've seen all these teams in Chicago finally make that move, doing something that should have been done a long time ago. The Blackhawks were the first team to do it, and guess what? They won 3 Stanley Cups. The Chicago Cubs did it with Theo Epstein. Theo came in, he changed the culture of that franchise, and they broke a 108-year curse. They won the World Series. The Chicago White Sox saw what was going on up north, and they changed things. And their franchise right now, with all the young players they have, they got some money, they're on the ascent. The Chicago Bulls are the latest team to take note. They removed Gar Forman, removed John Paxson, brought in Arturas Karnisovas, and he is trying to change the landscape. He's trying to bring in the right guys, Mark Eversley, Billy Donovan as the head coach. But for the McCaskey family, I know you're not going to sell the team, but at least clean all that shit up. Get rid of Ted Phillips. Bring in somebody else and have them change the culture of this franchise. I talk about all those other local teams. The Blackhawks, the Bulls, the White Sox, the Cubs. The Bears are the most popular team in this city. Period. But here we are in 2020, a month away from 2021, and all we talk about still is the 85 Bears. The 85 Bears. I wasn't even alive in 1985. There needs to be real changes this offseason. But in the meantime, this team ain't going nowhere. They are who we all knew they were. Not thought. We know who they are. We know they let Matt Nagy go. We know they letting Ryan Pace go. But it's bigger than that. This organization needs an overhaul. ASAP. How much longer could you settle for being second? The Green Bay Packers have kicked your ass for 30 years. Minus some years with Lovie Smith, but the Green Bay Packers dominate the Bears. Not just on the field, but as an organization overall. And that pains the hell out of me to say, as a Chicago Bears fan, giving props to the Green Bay Packers. But yes, the Bears have now lost 5 games in a row. They are under 500 now, 5-6. They got a game that may be winnable next week against the Detroit Lions, but it don't matter. This team ain't going nowhere this season. This team needs to make changes. Period. But I'm out. Like the video and share the video. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take it easy. God bless. Peace.